Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Simon's Level X, and we're back here on Dokkan Battle to review the new SSR Golden Metal Cooler and Dark Janemba, well, modified Janemba, whatever. These guys look very, very good. For being SSRs, they look really, really good. Janemba is like the only slot 1 unit on the Heroes team that I can honestly think of, like the extreme class side of the Heroes team. He's the only slot 1 unit, and he actually looks like he does pretty well as a slot 1 unit. And Golden Metal Cooler looks like he can be a good floater or like turn 2 unit, but he just doesn't really have many good partners other than the other Golden Cooler here, but that's about it. So, Golden Metal Cooler here, his leader skill is crossover category key +2, HP attack and defense plus 120%. Generic SSR leader skill, nothing good. His super attack effect raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to enemy. Passive skill, attack and defense plus 150%, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack when performing a super attack. Reduces damage received by 20%, plus an additional attack plus 30% up to 150%, and an additional damage reduction of 6% up to 30% per crossover category ally on the team. Character's super attack will be sealed if HP is 30% or less at the start of turn. So, the bad thing about this guy is if he gets below 30%, he's dead. You are probably going to die. So don't get below 30%. That's the worst thing about this character. But he can launch up to 2 super attacks plus the one from Hidden Potential, and he's raising attack and defense on his super attack. And of course, he's got the damage reduction of up to 50%. So that kind of does lead him to be stuck on the Heroes team, because if I think about it, the only characters you're going to be running on any other team that work well with this cooler are like Cooliza, which is crossover, and Golden Cooler, who's also again crossover. But he's not even getting his full passive with that either, so it's not really worth it. You're only going to be really running him on the Heroes team here. But that's probably the only issues I see so far, other than his stats, but his stats will be sort of fixed whenever he awakens. Alright, modified Janemba. Crossover category key +2, HP attack and defense plus 120%, same thing. Super attack effect causes supreme damage to enemy and raises attack and defense by 30% for 3 turns. That's good. Super attack, or passive skill, high chance of guarding all attacks for 5 turns from the start of turn. Guards all attacks when facing 2 or more enemies. So that's his good thing, is he guards guaranteed against 2 enemies, or he has a 50% chance to guard against 1 enemy. Attack and defense plus 30% per crossover category ally on the team, up to 150%, plus an additional attack plus 50% with each super attack performed, up to 150%, plus an additional defense plus 30% with each attack received, up to 90%, high chance of performing a critical hit starting from the character's next attacking turn after the character receives 5 or more attacks in battle. So, this guy's link set's also really, really good. He's got the Janemba link set, which is good because he's got big bad bosses, but he kind of doesn't really have any partners to share that with. So I brought Silas to be his partner. We're going to be having Hearts on the slot 1 for the other rotation, Rebellu for forcing super attacks, and Golden Cooler for support, and hopefully to link up with the AGL Golden Metal Cooler. Alright, starter rotation, not too bad. Got Janemba, Hearts, and Golden Metal Cooler, so we can see them together. I don't have big bad bosses, of course, link leveled all the way. I tried a little. I tried to do a little bit, a few runs before I started, but it didn't really work out too well. So we're facing 2 enemies, so this is good. We're guaranteed Janemba's guard for 5 turns. But the way Janemba's passive is worded is it makes you think after those 5 turns he'll stop guarding permanently, but it can re-proc. So if you're facing 2 enemies at the end of those 5 turns, you're going to guarantee get it again for another 5 turns. But if you're facing only 1 enemy, you have a high chance of getting it again for another 5 turns. So that's very good. So like even though it's only a high chance to guard, if you do land it, it's for 5 turns. So his start of turn defense, 141,000, and Golden Metal Cooler is 80,000, but again, he gets all of his buffs on super attack, so can't really do much there. Who links up better? Literally the same. Okay, we'll keep them together, that's fine. Let's just look at what their stats are here. Actually, I'm going to put Hearts here, because if I get supered, then Big Bad Bosses can proc mid-turn. So maybe we can see Janemba with Big Bad Bosses activated. Alright, so good. Obviously, he's tanking pretty well. This is the Fusion. This is the Android 13 Red Zone stage, so Nothing too crazy there, but okay, so for 1.4 million, again, nothing too crazy, but he gets all of his attack every time he performs super attacks, so he'll be putting up better numbers later on in the fight and not really turn 1 or anything like that, and stuff like that, so yeah. Alright. Okay, we're getting attacked. How much is that going to do? Nothing, okay. And how much is Golden Metal Cooler going to put up here? 2.9 million, that's not too bad. Not too bad when he's going to be performing multiple additionals. That's not bad at all. Okay, he didn't perform any more additionals, but that's fine. Whatever. He's going to be tanking really, really well with his 50% damage reduction in the back there. Alright, so over here on the next turn, sorry about the little cut, I had to do something really quickly. I'm going to put Sealess in the front here, just so in case we get below the Big Bad Boss's threshold, like this can potentially put us below that threshold, so we can actually see Big Bad Bosses activated for some of these characters. Because I didn't have time to link level them, because I have to record like 5, 6, 7 videos today, and I just want to get through it really quickly, because I've been slacking a lot. So, alright, Sealess obviously is going to be tanking very, very well. So I don't even expect him to take a lot here. Okay, he just dodges. He just dodges. Hearts would have taken double digits, so it didn't matter anyway. Whatever. It's fine. We'll see how well they can do against Fusion 13, which is going to be the real boss there. Alright, Rebellu. I brought her just for being able to see where the super attacks were, so we could, you know, build around that. And it's working out pretty well. Alright, so we're back over here on the rotation with Modified Janemba. We're going to float Cooler, so he's going to be with Golden Metal Cooler here soon. 300,000 defense with Janemba. He can still raise defense even more, so that's pretty good. And he's got that guaranteed guard. That's good. I don't care what anybody says. That's good. It's really good. I'll transform Hearts, sure. I'm gonna skip his active skill though, because no point in playing it without the voicing. Alright, and now let's do that. Okay. So how much is he gonna put up? 2 million without Big Bad Bosses. With Big Bad Bosses and full level 10 links anyway, he'd probably be putting up 2.8. It rose so much without Big Bad Bosses active. This guy's gonna be putting up crazy numbers. That wasn't even his full defensive buff. Wow. This guy with Big Bad Bosses is gonna be crazy. I need to see Big Bad Bosses activated. Can I just get supered somewhere? Okay, no, because I stunned them. Whatever. That's fine. We'll be able to probably see Big Bad Bosses activated whenever we get to the 13 phase. Alright. So now we are on to this phase. He's AGL, so Janemba's guard should be guaranteed, if I'm not incorrect there. Turn 4, okay, we'll go with this. So what is Golden Metal Cooler at? 90,000, obviously, because he gets all of his stats on super attack, so that's obviously why. 3 million, that's good. 3 million, he does have the busted support, but you can't really blame him. I mean, come on, the entire Heroes team is just support, really. 3.2 million. Just insane. I don't know what to say. It's just insane numbers. I'm not critting at all for some reason. 50% damage reduction, up to 3 supers in a turn with 3 to 4 million attack stats each, depending on, you know, link levels, team composition, stuff like that. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, hearts just pop off as you do. Alright, there's the super attack. It's probably not going to hit for that much, but if it does, then, well, Big Bad Boss is activated. Yeah, no, that did not hit for nothing. Hearts is just that good for the 5 turns that he has his damage reduction activated. Alright, so what do we got here? Again, same rotation. We can see where the super attack is, but I'm gonna assume they're not even supering here, because they supered so late last turn. 358,000 defense on Janemba without Big Bad Bosses activated, and only Hearts' support. That's crazy. He's gonna be at like over 400,000 defense with the guard that he gets. I didn't. Really? Oh my god, I'm not gonna get the super attack with you. Oh, let me redo that. Okay, now maybe I won't be a dumbass with choosing orbs. There we go. So that's pretty decent attack stat before super attack. And let's just pick up that stuff with Rebellu. Alright, so what are we gonna see here from Janemba? Good, obviously the guard. He's taking damage, taking normals. 3 million without Big Bad Bosses. Yeah, look, he's not going to be putting up super duper high numbers, but he can put up 4-5 million attack stats if he's got a lot of support, if he's got the big bad bosses activated, which generally you'll want that activated anyway. He's good. He's really, really good. The big bad bosses really does make the difference with a lot of these units, so I really hope I can get to the point where I can show that. But I don't think I'm going to get to, because this team just doesn't take damage from this phase. I didn't want to bring them into like Red Zone Broly because they just get obliterated like instantly. Oh my gosh, hearts, why? And why am I not critting either? Like, I'm not doing any damage because I'm just not landing any crits. Really? Whatever. Alright, let's get to this next turn should have Golden Metal Cooler and Golden Cooler on the same rotation. And Sealus. So we're not going to get any support from Sealus because, obviously. So let's see here. What are we at here? How many links they share? 2. 2 links. They're not really good partners, clearly. So let's put. I'm gonna put him in the middle because he'll get the most links activated there. Sealus should be able to take. I don't think we'll be able to. Sealus should be able to live a super, but it'll hurt for a lot. So if we get supered there, it should be fine. And we'll get the big bad bosses activated, so that's good. Assuming we even get that far, because I'm convinced that this Golden Cooler can just put up these numbers so fast and just kill them before we can even get to the end of this turn. 2.8 million. Definitely good. Definitely a really good unit, and whenever he awakens, he's going to be really, really crazy. I consider him to be one of the better floaters. You're not going to take damage. That's not going to happen. 50% damage reduction? No. Well, he took a little bit more than I thought he would. Still, 50% damage reduction, that's good. If you go against Broly and take that, you could still live, depending on how high your HP is. Alright, into that phase. Now we're on to the Fusion 13 phase. I don't think we're at the threshold where Big Bad Bosses is activated. We are at the threshold where Big Bad... Oh my gosh, Janemba! Oh my gosh, 535,000. Woohoo! Oh wow. Let's transform that hearts. Boy, that is insane. It went back down because I got type key spheres. Let me see if I can undo that. Alright, so now let's actually redo this here so we don't pick up all those key spheres and lose our big bad bosses. So without Heart's support, he's at 446,000 defense. Consider the fact he's also going to be getting more defense. I didn't mean to pick up that orb, but thankfully it didn't matter. But, even without Heart's support, he's up 440,000 defense, and he's going to get the extra 30% on super attack. And then if he additional supers, that's even higher of an attack stat. I would recommend definitely going full additional on Janemba, because again, he gets the crits once he gets the crits once he receives, I think, 5 attacks in battle. Then he or go with evasion too. Why was Heart's T posing? And am I gonna live this? Alright, so as you saw last time, one of the biggest issues with the Heroes team is their complete lack of any sort of major amount of HP, because as you can see here, I am at nearly 500,000 HP, which is not enough for a 200% lead team. So I actually have Big Bad Bosses activated here. As you can see, Janemba is not even fully built up and at 300,000 defense, so that's going to be pretty insane. I've literally tried for like, I don't even know, I think it's been 25 minutes to try to get different, like, Big Bad Bosses activated through different means. I lost both of the fights in the Red Zone Fusion 13 stage just by trying to get below like 80% HP for the Big Bad Bosses stuff, and I just died instantly. But I finally got it here, so yeah. And Cooler's defense got lowered, so if he doesn't tank something very well, that's definitely why, because again, defense lowered. So Janemba's putting up 3.8 million here without his full passive activated, which is very, very good, obviously. And now he has his full defensive abilities. Cooler here putting up 2.8 million, but he's going to be doing some additionals. He's mostly a floating unit that can, like, take attacks in the back. Like, he's meant to be a unit that you're going to be floating off, and he's there in order to take a potential super attack they launch in the 3rd slot. So that's mostly the reason that he's like that. So let's quickly just get over to the next rotation. I should have fused that hearts, but it's whatever. And I'm going to heal up a little bit here. I wanted to get those rainbow key spheres. And see, that's the problem with Dokkan's selection on key spheres. It goes for the most key spheres, but I needed those rainbow key spheres, not the like 8 STR key spheres that don't do anything for me. Alright. Definitely need a better way to filter that out. Whatever. So here we are on the 2nd to last phase, and Janemba's stats are 500,000 defense. I don't know if he's guarding. He only has a chance to guard at this point, so we don't know if he's going to be guarding or not. I healed up so much from that. Why? Whatever, we're still above the big bad bosses, below the big bad bosses threshold. Janemba, guard, Janemba, please, guard. Dodge, that's fine. He didn't guard. He does not have guard activated, but that's fine. 4.4 million. If he's guarding and is putting up these 4.4 million attack stats, then he's doing pretty good. I'm glad I gave him dodge. At least I think I gave him dodge. I'm glad I gave him dodge. Oh my gosh. Dude, that could have been bad. 8 million from hearts. Are you kidding? This unit's stupid. I need a link level in my hearts. I'm link leveling my hearts as much as I can after I finish through these videos and whatnot. I hate that he T-poses. I know that's not a bug, but I hate that he does that. Whatever. Let's cut back to this rotation with Janemba. So yeah, guess who's now above the big bad boss's threshold? Wait, no, I'm not. Hold on, we still have big bad boss activated. Yeah, let's go, yeah. All right, so after if Janemba performs a double super, he has 500,000 defense at the start of turn. I want y'all to really realize that. Ignore that just happened. That did not happen. Ignore the fact that I'm now completely above the big bad boss threshold because I'm a fucking idiot. And we're gonna get a Dokkan attack with Janemba. And we're also just not even gonna guard with Janemba. And we're also probably going to die with Janemba. As you saw, 500,000 defense and guarding, but sometimes he has 300,000 defense and does not guarding, so he gets hit, like, for that. We lived. We lived. See, what are y'all talking about? It's fine. We lived. Ignore it. It's fine. We lived. Next rotation. Alright, so apparently I'm just way too good at beating these stages. So here is us again at turn 7 here against the grade 8 phase with Janemba at 451,000 defense. With his guard, probably. I say probably because I have no fucking idea. This is probably going to be the last rotation I show off here. You can definitely see Janemba putting up good numbers. You can see him having this high defensive stat, all this stuff. Janemba is amazing. Cooler's an amazing floater. He puts up okay numbers, I guess, because of his additionals and whatnot, but Janemba's really where it's at for these units. He's amazing. He's the best slot 1 unit this team has. 4.5 million, and then with like 500,000 defense, with all of his links with Big Bad Bosses activated, he's crazy. Janemba's just crazy, and Cooler is an amazingly good floater. That damage reduction is nothing to be underestimated. His defensive stats are pretty good too. With being able to perform up to 2 or 3 additionals in a turn, his attack stat isn't horrible either. So that, anyway, let's see, about 3 million attack stats there from Cooler. So that's very good. But I think that's going to be it for this video, guys. Let me know what you think about the Janemba and Cooler units here. Do you think they're good? Do you think they're bad? Whatever. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all later.